guys, welcome back to the Power Up Your Dreams Self-Empowerment channel. Over here, we're focusing on self-empowerment that is creating the life that we dream of, right? We're going to investigate what is that one thing that we want, that dream thing that we want, where once we have that thing, we would have also had other dreams combined. So we talk about self-empowerment, and then we also do some traveling. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe. And if you like this content today, leave a comment or a thumbs up, and that would be awesome. And with that, let's get started. How to live the life of your dreams. You might think it sounds far-fetched. You might think that that's not for you, but yes, you can actually create the life that you want for yourself and have your dreams come true. And we're going to talk about 10 ways you can do that starting right now. Number 1, put yourself first. You come first above everything else. You are number 1 on this journey. You have to make sure that you are okay before you can worry about anyone else. And I mean just anyone else. I'm talking children, spouse, parents, siblings, boss, anyone else. You are number 1. It's your dream that you're after, nobody else's. This is about you getting to the thing that you want for yourself. So you are first on the list. Now, number 2 on that list is the big question. What is it that you want? What do you want? What is that one thing that you want above everything else out of this life? That one thing, most likely, once you achieve that one thing, you would have achieved many other dreams. But we want to focus on the number 1 dream you have. What is that one thing? I need you to find that, write it down, and that's going to be your focus on this self-empowerment journey. Self-empowerment, by the way, means just creating the life that you want for yourself. It's a little different from personal development. Personal development, you're working on yourself, right? To improve yourself, whereas self-empowerment deals with improving your life, creating the life that you want for yourself. So that's what we're doing over here. Number 3, shameless plug, get my self-empowerment journal. Here. It's the Power Up Your Dreams Self-Empowerment Journal, right? And this journal is going to help you few questions. It asks you questions that you're going to answer to get yourself on the right track, where you're creating like a plan, right? A plan towards this thing that you want, that one thing that you want. You need a plan to get it. My journal helps you lay that plan out so it's easy for you to follow it. Number 4, as stated in the journal, there are 7 areas of your life that you're going to focus on, right? You want to master these 7 areas. You want to have full control of these 7 areas in your life. And once you have all of that, all of those areas in your control, like you've mastered these areas, you will be actually living your dream life. The first area you want to focus on is health. And that includes your physical health and your mental health. Now, before you do anything, before you get started on your self-empowerment journey, you want to make sure that you are okay mentally, because I am telling you, you will not get to your dreams if you are not mentally well. I promise you. You have to make sure that everything is working well in your mind to be able to carry out the steps that are necessary for you to live your dream. If you feel like you can't live your dream, achieve your dreams, then that's a mental issue that needs to be addressed. I'm so serious when it comes to taking control of your mental health. Make sure that you are okay, because I'm telling you, all these tips that I'm going to provide, all the advice you hear all over the place, all the motivational talks you hear everywhere, none of it is going to help you unless you are mentally well. I know, because that I've lived it. Only until, no matter what people told me, oh, you got to think like this, think positive, and you've got to, whatever they would tell you. None of it. I couldn't use any of it until I got myself mentally well. So I promise you, if you are on a journey towards your dream, make sure you are mentally well. And don't hesitate to go get help if you need it. I know people are still hung up on taking medication if you're not well mentally. That's what the medication is there for, to make you feel better. I can testify that I am functioning like 98% better because I found the right medicines for me and therapy, right? And there is free mental health care in your county, most likely, because that's what I found to help me, free care. So if you need the help, go get that help, because that's the first thing we tackle on the self-empowerment journey. And then there are 6 other areas. And when you get my journal, you will go through those other 6. And from time to time, we will address them here on this channel as well. I want you to recognize where you are right now. Where are you? Think about it. Some of the things that you've dreamed of, do you actually already have them? That's a big thing, because when I started my journey and I took inventory, I looked around and I realized that, shoot, I am actually living my dream, right? So you might have already accomplished some of the things that you've dreamed of. Look around and see how close you are to that one thing. You might be closer than you realize, right? And you may be thinking, oh, it's so far off. It is going to be so hard. I'm never going to have that thing. You might be much closer than you realize. Just look around and see where you are, right? Next thing I want you to do, and this is very important, I want you to assess and reassess your associates, the people that you spend time with, right? Jim Rohn said, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Who are you spending a lot of time with? Who are you on the phone with? Who are you hanging out with? What books are you reading? What shows are you watching on TV? Who are you following on social media? Follow the people who are living the dream that you want to live, right? Follow those people who have done it, who have gone ahead of you and have done it. Associate yourself. Find you some new friends. Reach out to people and befriend some people who are on the same journey as you. But get some friends who are moving forward, who are progressive. If your friends are not progressive, if they're not on the same journey as you, you might want to keep a little distance. I'm not saying to throw people out of your life, but I'm saying you have a different focus. Your focus is getting to your dream, your one thing. If there are people in your life that don't support that movement, then you need to distance yourself from them. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. Do not compare your dream to anybody else's dream. This is your journey. This is what you want for yourself, right? It's not about somebody else's ideas of what you should have and what you should be. What do you want to be? What do you want for yourself? How do you want to live your life? It's all about, do not compare yourself with anybody else. Do not sit around and bemoan where you are in life, because somebody else probably didn't have to go through the things that you had to go through to get to where you are right now. So you might be stronger, wealthier than a person who has a big house and a big car, because you are strong. You are a survivor. You had to come through hell and high water. Don't compare your status to anybody else's status. And not because society thinks that you should have a big house and a fancy car, you're going to kill yourself to get those things. Maybe those things are not for you. It's okay if you don't want those things, but what do you want? That's what I want you to focus on. Don't compare yourself to anyone. It's a thief. Comparing yourself to someone else is a thief of happiness. Somebody wrote that somewhere. Yeah. And that's one of your goals too, to be happy. Next point, get you a self-empowerment mentor. Get someone to work with. I am available. But get you someone who will mentor you, who will support your journey. Someone you can reach out to say, how should I do this? I'm stuck here. What can I do? Get you some help. There are coaches everywhere. One of my friends is a courage coach. So if your problem is the courage to do what you need to do towards your dream, she can help you with courage. I can help you with self-empowerment decisions, with self-empowerment steps that you need to take. I can help you with encouragement, and I can help you lay out a plan to get the things. So get you a mentor is something else I need you to do. And lastly, be happy. Why not? Again, if you have mental illness, mental health issues, if you're not happy, let me tell you this. If you are not happy, chances are you do have a mental health issue that needs to be addressed. It's plain and simple. If you are sad, there's a mental health issue. If you feel like you can't be happy, there is a mental health issue. It is so important that you really get a grip on your mental state. Okay? Because the final thing is you have be happy. Right? Wake up in the morning, be grateful that you're alive, be grateful for everything that you have, even if you don't have all the things that you need. Be grateful. Be pleasant to be around. Be pleasant to talk to. Be a pleasant person. Be happy. Right? You may not have all the things that you want right now, but what do you have? Be happy about those things. You don't have this, you don't have that, it's going to take forever. Be happy anyway. Just make up your mind that you want to be happy and be happy. All right, so those were my tips for living your dream life. And again, I'm available if you have more questions. Leave comments down below if any of this resonated with you. And if you want to support each other, you can chat in the comment section. If you want to support each other on your journey to self-empowerment. Once again, self-empowerment is creating the life that you want to live for yourself. And someone said the best way to predict the future is to create it. And that's what we're doing over here on the Self-Empowerment Power Up Your Dream channel. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Then we'll talk some more self-empowerment.